Hey, how are you? This is Brent, and apparently I am back with another edition of Near Mint Musings. And as spontaneous as I'm trying to make this look, this is actually a video that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. And it took my buddy Jake, aka the Ticket Leprechaun, to run a contest. And his ask for his video was, give me a tour of your card room. So finally, it is time for me to show my card room. This is also my work office, so it doubles as such, but I've taken full advantage of having a office at home to make it into my card room as well. And I'm just gonna kind of take you on a clockwise 360 tour, talk about the pieces as we go. And at the end, I will reflect on Jake's video, and he wants me to talk about what was one of my favorite things in his card room. So without ado being any further, let's get going. All right, here we are looking at the entrance to my office, and up above, I have a couple of signs. To the left is a poster of Red Dead Redemption 2, the greatest video game ever created. Then the old school Topps metal sign that I know other collectors have as well. Gotta have it, looks great. Let's see, down below I got some posters and some other things that I just haven't got the time or the space or the frames to put up, so they're stored there. Below that, I have a 5, 10, 15, 20 card frame. In this frame are all of Rod Carew's Twins Playing Days cards. And then on top of that, I have cool Topps Sterling set that I've also incorporated all of his Twins Playing Days cards as well. These are all authentic cards with the exception of his rookie. That is a reprint. You'll see the real deal Holyfield soon. Didn't feel like buying a separate legit one to put in here, so that's the only copy. The rest are legit. And then we also have Rod Carew's recent autobiography, One Tough Out. Highly recommend reading that book. I absolutely adore Rod Carew. All right, so now we're going to go to where I have my Walter Johnsons. First off, up above, here's a Minnesota Twins picture I have from the replica of a 1961 program. The early days as the Twins after being the Senators. Here is my beloved Harman Killebrew being taught in his rookie year. Probably showing that's where you're gonna stand. He looks so young, so innocent. Here is a AP photo of Harman Killebrew talking to a rookie, Tony Oliva. This is autographed by both Harman and Tony. Absolutely love this photo. Next, we have a card that I just showcased. This is the Perez Steel cut authentic auto of Walter Johnson. Sorry about the glare. Next we have his 1922 exhibits. Not the glove you've seen many times in the background. That is actually a Washington Senators glove, Eddie Yost from 1949. Next is just a nondescript baseball. Here's a replica of the 1909 Washington Senators baseball cap. Back behind we have a 1913 Fatima Cigarettes Washington Americans, aka Senators team. In the top middle, you see Walter Johnson there. One of my most favorite cards in my collection. I'm probably going to say that a few times during this video. Next is his 1922 Nielsen's Chocolate. I've shown that one as well. For a pour one, that is insanely great looking. It's due to some paper loss on the back for the most part. 1913 National Game. Walter Johnson. Behind that, Walter Johnson, King of the Pitchers. This is a mid-40s book. This was actually a gift from Alex, Bowman 53, part of his contest that I won. You'll see another portion of those winnings on the video upcoming. Next, we have Walter Johnson's 1927 exhibits. And then here is a gorgeous 1909 M101 I can't remember what it's called. I'll probably I'll edit something in there. I can't remember the dashes of it because I don't have it graded. I want to get it graded, but I'm not going to wait for it forever at PSA. So someday I will get it graded because it is in fantastic condition. This is a Walter Johnson and his trusty companion, one of his best friends, his catcher, Charles Gabby Street. Next, I have the Washington spelled out here. These are Topps Legends of the Game team letter patches. I think these are from 2013. Got those all spelled out. Bought those as a set back in the day. Here is a beautiful portrait of Walter Johnson. Here is the 1924 Washington Senators team. Here is a scorecard from 1924 when the Senators played the Tigers. You can see Ty Cobb there, second one down. He played in that game. And then up above is the Washington version. Johnson did not pitch that game. He is on the scorecard right there, number 14. Just love this authentic piece. All the writing, scribbling on it. Just a fun piece. I've shown this before in one of my videos as well. Love it. And then I have a picture of Walter and Ty together to kind of tie it all in. Yeah, that is my Walter Johnson section of the room. Down below, I have a case of cards. This is where I keep my Harman Killebrew, Rod Carew, and Washington Senator slabs. Those are all in there. That thing is maxed out and full. So I'm going to have to be getting another one someday soon. Some more pictures of Walter Johnson. This is a fantastic one. This is of him and Babe Ruth chilling. Babe Ruth eating a Babe Ruth bar. You can see it right down there. Yeah, Ruth's home run bar. Look at that. Love it. And then this is another just perfect picture of Walter. All right, so here we go for some more displays. Actually, down below here we have another case. This is where I keep a lot of my Latin player slabs. So that's what this predominantly is of, both modern and vintage. Next to that is a PSA holder and this card. This is a replica because that is amazing looking if it was real. They don't have a real one. And then I just have that PSA holder right there that has the few basketball slabs that I have. Speaking of basketball, here's my first display here. Two of my favorite inserts of all time. 96 Jam City. I have a few of them there. I have a few more that actually I have on my desk right now that I'm putting together. But this is what I have in my display right now. Jam City. And then, of course, 1992 Beam Team. And I have a few of them on display. Stockton, Jordan, Shaq rookie, Hakeem, Charles Barkley, and a few more down here. Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, Jeff Hornacek, Dominique Wilkins. And then I have inside the NBA represented here with rookies. It's Kenny Smith. There's Charles Barkley. There's an autograph of Ernie Johnson, one of the greatest people on the planet, I swear. That guy is just an amazing human being. And then again, the shack right there. So that ties in the rookies, I guess, if Ernie Johnson has a rookie, of the Inside the NBA on TNT, which is one of my absolute favorite shows on television. And the only thing that really keeps me in touch with today's NBA, because I'm not really a big fan of today's NBA, but if it wasn't for these guys, I would know nothing. So, love those guys. All right, continue with the basketball. My beloved Seattle Supersonics are represented here. Over on the left, you have Seattle legend Lenny Wilkins. This is a fantastic autograph card of him, big boy card. Here he is in his 1971 Sonics. This is actually his rookie on the left, 1961 Flair. Played for the St. Louis Hawks. So that is a fantastic card. My man Sean Kemp got a little shine going on here. There's his Stadium Club Beam team. A beautiful 2012, 2013 Panini green. I've shown that before as well. Try to get some shine on that. I don't know if I can or not. Just looks amazing with his jersey. 91 Upper Deck. Just love that card. It's a beautiful card. Recently I got this 92 Skybox Sky Masters autograph. And then here is Gary Payton. Kind of matches the Sean Kemp there. So big fan of symmetry in my displays. In the back we have Downtown Freddie Brown on-card auto. Sonics legend. A couple more Payton rookies. His Fleer and his Skybox. And then got some Kevin Durant rookies. I will only have Kevin Durant in a Sonics uniform. You will not see anything with the Oklahoma Thunder in this house. I detest the Oklahoma Thunder, but I do like Kevin Durant, and I do love him in a Sonics uniform, so much respect. All right, next shelf is some big boy cards. These are my favorite baseball vintage cards that I have in my collection, and I rotate this periodically. 53 Jackie, 53 Bob Feller. The only Mickey Mantle that I have that isn't like a leader's card. I'm not a Mickey Mantle collector, but I love this exhibits card of him. It's just a fantastic card. I've shown this recently, my Willie Mays autograph. Shown this as well. This is the other centerpiece of Alec Bowman 53's prize that I won. That amazing, gorgeous, iconic Pee Wee Reese 53 Bowman color. There's another Jackie. Just have to have that up there. Here's my Ted Williams. Just showed that as well. Goodness sakes, that's just amazing. Still in awe and wonder that that's even here. Here is a 78 Topps Reggie Jackson. I'm actually going to do a video on this card soon, why this card means a lot to me. There's a reason, there's a story behind it. You know, I like a good story, so I'll be showing that soon. But here is his 1969 rookie card, Reggie Jackson. Love that card. Here's another card that I adore, the 66 All-Star rookie of Joe Morgan. Always a big fan of the Rookie Cup. And that is a great card of a great person. Speaking of great people, last but not least, 63 Topps Ernie Banks and Hank Aaron. And in the middle, you have them together, Power Plus. I just think, again, that symmetry of those three cards together looks amazing. Next shelf, I got my Mariners. It's going to be a little dark here. Hopefully I can see it okay, and the glare is terrible. I apologize. Let's see if I can get a little more light up here without glaring too much. Let's see. Bear with me. The flashlight. Is that helping anymore? No, it's not. Never mind. We'll make this part quick. There's Ichiro. There's his Topps rookie. And that's his Japanese rookie. 93, 2001. There's an on-card auto. Beautiful Allen Ginter. There's Felix Hernandez, rookie auto. Chris Bosio, 93 Finest. Below him is a baseball from the 93 no-hitter that I was able to attend and witness, so that signifies that. Over here, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a medallion card that signifies his very first home run, which was another game that I was at. The ball landed 3 rows in front of me. That magical day in April 1989, I was there. This is just a beautiful Panini Griffey. I rotate these once in a while. This one's up here right now. Just love that card. And then, of course, a couple of iconics here. Jim at 10 of his Topps rookie. Here's his score rookie with an autograph. And then, of course, this is his famous 89 Upper Deck. This was pack pulled by myself back in 89, so I got this graded about a year ago, so that's why this is here. It means the world to me. Never get rid of that card. I've had it forever. I'm going to show you the top shelf here in a second, but I actually need to get a step stool because it's really high. So I'm going to come over here and show you what's on the wall. Back up here, we got Washington State. This is just a cool kind of pop culture type thing. Got this at Sub Pop Records in Seattle. Just has a bunch of just different cool things in Seattle. I mean, in Washington State history. There's Kennewick. That's where I live. Scroll down, we got Edgar Martinez Drive. That is actually the street that T-Mobile Park is on the corner of Edgar Martinez Drive and Dave Niehaus Way. Those are the 2 cross streets. Next we have an dual autographed Mariners program back from 91 of Edgar Martinez and Ken Griffey Jr. Loved that magazine back then. I had a copy of this back in the day, and now I have it again with autographs. Here's a cool portrait or painting of Edgar Martinez. This signifies the famous double in 1995. There's a lot of little hidden nuances into this swing. You can see different players in there. There's the Space Needle. There's him. You see the rope right there and the New York Yankee symbol being destroyed. Yeah, buddy. Shout out to all my Yankees fans. You know you love it. And then here's another beautiful portrait of Ken Griffey Jr. looking pensive. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to grab a step stool that I knew I was going to need because I really want to show you what's at the top of this display. All right, so speaking of the double, well, first we have a hat of Ken Griffey Jr. That should be the new symbol of MLB with the hat backwards symbol. There's the game winner on the double. Here is a card of Edgar Martinez signifying the double. Here's a bobblehead of the famous 95 slide. See a theme here? And then one of the favorite pieces that I own is this right here. This is a seat back from the old Kingdom, seat 112. And it is autographed by Edgar Martinez. Refuse to lose. That was the theme of the 95 Mariners. How cool is that? Seat back from the old Kingdom. So that is nostalgia personified. So that is my 95 homage shelf there. Definitely wanted to show that to you. Okay. All right, what do we got here? We got some pop culture. We've got my Ant-Man, Giant Man, Ant-Man, 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 Wasp. Say hello. We've got the ship from Mass Effect, the Normandy. Actually, that's Mass Effect 2. Big fan of that video game. Here's there, my Edgar Martinez Funko Pop. Here's B.A. Baracus. Uncle Rico. Bet you could throw that football over the mountains. My very rare Tron Legacy Lego. Down here, I just got a few of my Z folios. Don't have a shelf for them right now, so they just kind of hang out right here. And then naturally, I have a Stormtrooper with a Devo hat. I mean, who doesn't, right? Stormtrooper with a Devo hat. And Some other random stuff, speakers. Steven Souza Jr. This is the catch that he made to save the Scherzer no-hitter when he played for the Nationals. So it signifies that. A little Mandalorian Tops tin that I got. And a nice bottle of my favorite local cider. All right, moving on. My boomsticks. Right now, I swap this up probably every couple months. Right now I have the, what are these? The 21 Heritage refractors. Gold, black. That's the large size with the alternate uniform. The red, and then the white with the nickname version. There's my Funko Pop. Of course, Nelson made the news today. He got traded. He is now a Tampa Bay Ray. I will miss him on my Twins, but the Twins are on the toilet this year, so I would love to see Nelson get a chance to get in the postseason, and I think he has a good chance with the Rays. So I will root for him wherever he goes. And then here is my beautiful 101 patch. I got that out of the holder just so I could kind of show it a little better. And then right here is a ticket from his very first hit. September 28th, 2005, and he played for the Brewers. That was his first hit. So that's a cool little ticket. Back up here a little, I got a couple of old magazines. One of Rod Carew and one of Tony Oliva. Backing up here, this is my case. In here, this is where I store most of my cards. I have another case on the other side of my room that is similar to this, but this is where I store most of my cards. So that's where they're at. Next, I have a display of Harman Killebrew. I rotate this as well. This is what I have for now. Again, sorry about the glare. I've shown some of these off in the past. There's his 55 Topps doubleheader rookie. There's his very rare Peter's Meats, local hot dog company from Minnesota. There's his rookie. There's the rare Pittsburgh exhibits. I sent that into SGC to get slabbed. Came back a 4. That was about what I thought it would be. That's a very rare version of his exhibits. And some of his other cards. That's just another one of the other mantles that I have. What a great card. And then some of my other favorite Harmans. Like I said, I rotate that out often. Next up is a shelf of Rod Carew. And this is something I was going to show in a video too, so I won't go too in depth. Of course, we have his rookie here. But I have the quote-unquote rainbow of his 66 card. So I have his 68 rookie cup. Let me get that. There you go. That is autographed. That's really glary. Sorry. That's his rookie cup just in a 5. There is the O-Pee-Chee. That's the one I just got. There's the Milton Bradley. And then here is the Venezuela. So I have 5 versions of one of my all-time favorite cards. More to come on a video with that. Here's the 101 Superfractor that I showed in a video recently. His all-star card from the same year as his rookie cup. Here's an on-card auto of him signifying his heritage from Panama. 72, just a perfect card. I love it. Here's another auto. Alan Genscher. What a fantastic looking auto. Speaking of, here's a cool relic signifying his 2000 hit that he got with the Twins back in 78. I like it because this was on my birthday, 7/15. And then I have these cool tribute cards to Bowman did to Rod, and they're all autographed. What's cool about that? There's gold, there's gold, there's gold, there's gold, and then when he has all his silver sluggers, he autographed it in silver there on the side. How cool was that? So there's my Rod Carew shelf. My newest shelf is what I've been working on lately. This is my Diamond Stars display. And this is just some of my Diamond Stars that I have, actually all of them. This is all I have. In the back are my Washington Senators. I showed that cliff recently. There's Hall of Famer Bucky Harris, Hall of Famer Heine Manouche, great looking Buddy Meyer, and my man Aussie Blugie. And then we have a gorgeous, I just got this one recently. I was talking to Alex Bowman 53 about this one. It was a fantastic, the color of these cars are just amazing. Again, another video. Earl Averill, Hall of Famer from Snohomish, Washington. Cool Al Lopez for the Latin collection. A fantastic Walter Wallyburger. And another fantastic looking car, Earl Gray's. All right, backing up here, we're almost done. I love the movie Tron. So I have a poster, original movie poster of Tron. Not to be outdone by that, I love Tron Legacy even more. And I have Tron Legacy, but this one happens to be autographed by the entire crew. And not only the cast and crew, I said crew, the cast at the bottom, that is Daft Punk. Thomas. And then I won't try to say his name. Right there on the bottom. Those two bottom ones are Daft Punk. So I am one of my favorite pieces. I recently got that framed, finally. So that's a big part of the collection for my pop culture stuff. All right, moving on. We have Roberto Clemente, 1947 Negro League champions, New York Cubans. That goes with my Latin display you'll see in a moment. Here are some of my T212 O-Box that I did in a video recently. I just swapped these out. I put those on a shelf. Thought that was pretty cool. All right. We are 26 minutes in. Goodness sakes. Taking a while. These are some of my old pre-war Washington Senators. So I'll just go through these. I mean, those in the back aren't. Those are obviously Perez Steels. But here's one of my favorite cards, Al Schacht. Here's the oldest card in my collection. Old Judge, Jim Donnelly. And it's just a fun, amazing card. How old is that, right? Clark Griffins. T207 of John Henry. There's another Clark Griffin 1913 National Game. And I got this sweet T206 Triumvirate. McBride, Milan, Gabby Street. There's a 1922 E120 American Caramel of Stanley Bucky Harris, Hall of Famer. There's my Turkey Red, Kid Elberfeld. Did a video on him back in the day. And up top here, actually, I have a couple of older 1927 Muddy Rule. That is catcher. Walter Johnson's catcher, and then another Bucky Harris with the old exhibit, 1922 exhibit. All right, next shelf. I've shown these as well. Most of them, I think. This is my Harman Killebrew autograph shelf. So I'll just scan through these. I think I did one of my Kildebrewing episodes where I showcased most of these, I believe. Just didn't show them on my display shelf. Here's a cool one of Harman and Rod together. They'll shine for you. Autograph picture in the back. And of course, there's the card that started it all for me. My uncle got me a card signed by Harman back in the day. And this is a shelf I'm working on currently. This is my American Tribute type shelf. This is a cool 1945 Mutoscope artist pinup. Pretty neat. Got a picture of American hero Ted Williams up there. 1941 Uncle Sam set. This is a cool set that I've recently discovered. So I'm trying to get some aviation, Air Force, Army, Air Corps type of cards because the Air Force is a big part of my family. And these are some cool 1934 National Chicle Skybirds. This one's cool. Of Quentin Roosevelt. That's the son of Teddy Roosevelt. And then there's the cool Flair Ted Williams. I like the military one. That's that famous picture of him giving a thumbs up and his warbird. And then here is my man first pitch, Burke Waldron of the Seattle Mariners. He actually recently passed away at the age of 98. Throughout the first pitch, an old Navy World War II veteran. And then up above, real quick, I don't know if you can see it, it's really high. That's the flag of my grandfather. That's my grandfather right there. He served in World War II in the Pacific Theater. And that's one of his war medals. So I kind of have that up there. That ties in with this shelf. Let's see, more cards stored in there. Don't bore you with that. Got 3 shelves here. That's where I keep all my supplies. I have some binders down here. This is my non-sports and some other stuff down there. Got a Skybox 10, random giant card of Bill Walton. I've got a bunch of baseball books, cards, and other reading. Next shelf I have is my Roberto Clemente shelf. This is actually the Topps run that I recently completed with some other random cards on here, starting from his rookie over there on the left top and then scrolling through here. This will be another video I'll make a little more in depth, but I wanted to show these. These are all my Roberto Clementes and then some of my other favorites up here. This is a cool piece that I have of Roberto. Right there, how about that? And some other Robertos. And then we have my Latin baseball collection. I have quite a few cards up here and I rotate these often. I'll just kind of pan through these. You can kind of see it. These are some modern, some old. Manny Minoso, Luis Aparicio, Pudge Rodriguez, David Ortiz, Luis Tiant, Humberto Robinson, Yadier Molina. Of course, we got Edgar Martinez, Pedro Martinez, Maddie and Felipe Alou, the brothers. Orlando Cepeda is a cool Art Teal tribute to Latin baseball card. Orlando Cepeda. Tony Oliva. There's his autographed rookie on the right there. There's another Orlando Cepeda. This one's great. It's got 3 Latin players on it. Tony Oliva, Chico Cardenas, and Roberto Clemente. Then we've got the Alomars. We've got Roberto. We've got Sandy. We've got all of them together. We've got Sandy Alomar Jr. We've got my favorites, one of my favorite cards of all time, Manny Sanguillen. Got the same card autographed. This is just a goofy, fun card of Aurelio Rodriguez. I mean, how could you not have that card? I mean, look at him. It's just a lot of fun. Juan Marichal autograph alongside his rookie, alongside his Allen Ginter Chrome Gold. And then we have the legend that I showed off recently, Adolphe Luque, in his autographed exhibit, and then his 1933 Gaudi. And then last but not least, I guess I should show my pop culture stuff. Man, we're into 33 minutes, so if you're still with me, bless your heart. Just some old, nostalgia, the old Nintendo. And then we got the Mystery Science Theater Funko Pops of Tom Servo and Crow T. Robot. Big fan of that show. Got some more Tron up here. Got the Funko Pop. Got one of the replica discs, and then we got a card signed by Jeff Bridges from the original movie. Pretty cool. Up above, we've got one of the toys of the light cycles. In the middle, some Star Wars. We've got number 9 Marvel Comics. That was a gift from a friend, framed up. We've got the Star Wars Luke Skywalker rookie that I've shown in many videos. Got 3 of the original figures. And then we got Big Daddy Darth Vader over there on the right. We've got, it's Kang. Kang, something just fell, scared me. There's Kang. Gary Newman, big fan of him. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. He autographed this CD for me, pretty cool. There's some artwork of Captain America's shield that my daughter made for me back when she was younger. We've got Bill and Ted Funko Pops. We've got a $6 Million Man Lee Majors autograph. And we've got 2 original NES cartridges. Up above, we have a Lego of the DeLorean with Doc and Marty. That's the ball that Kirby Puckett hit and hit me in the arm in batting practice, and Dan Gladden laughed at me. Still bitter. Payette Rodeo Ale from Payette Brewing in Idaho. We've got King Arthur, King of the Britons from Holy Grail, Monty Python, Holy Grail. We've got the famous Bang card. We've got Nacho Libre. We've got a Harman Killebrew cup from a man ground Chuck. We have another piece of art from my daughter. She painted for me when she was younger, Kildebrew number 3. We've got the Cheat Commandos. If anybody knows who the Cheat Commandos are, you get 100 bonus points. That was a side episode series from Homestar Runner back in the day, the Cheat Commandos. And I still have those, for some reason, love them. So there you go. That is my card room. Just kind of pan through here. That's my desk. I guess I didn't show that. That's where I sit and work. And I sit there and I get to stare at all of that wonderment and beauty. I guess, oh, that's right. I need to talk about Ticket Leprechaun's favorites. My favorite thing in his video real quick before I go. I really liked the seats he had in the middle of his room from the old arena that he had. And he sits there and watches North Carolina games with his dad. And they actually have a little place at the bottom where they would notch how many games they watched together. I think I got that right. Or is it victories? I can't remember. Either way, super cool and unique. You know I love that stuff. I mean, I can't sit in that seat. So that's cool that you have that seat where you can sit with your dad, watch the games. It's actually from the old arena. I mean, how cool is that? So thanks again to Jake, Ticket Leprechaun. This has been my very long video, but this was way past due that I wanted to make this video. So thank you for the opportunity. Good luck to everybody that's entered into the contest. Go check out Jake. He's a great, fantastic guy, a man of faith, amazing collection. You should see his collection of autographed baseballs. It's phenomenal. Go check him out. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Until next time, appreciate you all. God bless.